Okay, so let's see like what we need to see in this video. I think it's about default arguments and functions. So, or like passing arguments and functions, sorry, right? So, you saw a print line thing, right? So over here you just saw a print line and we can just print it and all those stuff, right? So, and over here the length of line cannot be varied. Okay, so I'll just rename this as functions passing. Right? Okay. So I'll just rename this. Okay. So what if you want to vary the length of line? So why can't we give a function like this, right? And this takes in a thing called length. We call this as argument. Whatever you give over here, we call this as argument, right? So it takes in a thing called length, and this length is kind of powers this star character, right? So what is the use of this? So I can give something like print line 1, right? And what I can just do is like I can give length is 10. Now I can give once again like print line 1 and give the length as 20. So same function, different arguments, different result. So you get it. So let's say like you just go to a hotel and you just or a pizza vending place and you just order a pepperoni pizza and you just say the size, right? It should be small, king size, medium, and all those stuff. So that's how it is. Like you can pass an arguments to functions, and the function will, behavior will vary depending on that argument. So that's the thing about passing arguments. So like yeah, so you can write a now you've got this. So what I can just do is like I can write something like for I in range 1 to 10, right? And print line. Okay, I'm just putting it like print line 1. You can also put it like print line. Okay, so that's how it is. And then end, right? Uh, okay, fine. It should not be range. Okay. So for I in 1 to 10, right? And now I'm just putting print line. So you just got this pattern being printed over here. So yeah. So this is how you pass an argument to a function. And in a function body, you can use the argument to vary the function's behavior, right? Uh, uh, and there is another thing called default arguments, right? Okay, so default arguments work like this. So okay, so I'll just put another function. Let me call it like print line 2. Let me just execute it. So over here you have got length, okay, but over here you're pinning it to 50 by default, right? So, or if you give some other argument like print line 2 of 10, rather than 50, this 10 will go inside this length, and this 10 characters, 10 star characters will get printed, right? And if you're not giving anything, 50 star characters will get printed. So this is actually default argument, and look, like it makes writing program a bit more elegant. So that's how it is, right? And yeah, this is default argument. Yeah. So over here, like let's see more about default arguments, right? So I've got another function print line 3, and let me just take it, execute it, and show it to you, right? Print line 3. Okay, so I'm just giving different names so that like I don't want to these names to clash. That's the thing. Okay? So over here you've got length and what character also. So we are just powering this character with this length. That's it. So if I give it with no default, no arguments, that is like if I just give void braces, The length will be 50, the character will be star, right? And if I give it like, okay, the length as 10, the length will be 10 over here, as you can see over here, and the character will be star. Now I can give, okay, different length and different character. You might ask, okay, what if I just want to give just the character? So I think we'll be solving that in next thing. Okay, yeah. So we are just solving it over here. So over here, wait, let me just put it. And let me just even put line numbers because it's getting, the cells are getting larger and larger. So if you see in line 12 over here, right? So we have somehow made, let me execute it first. So we have somehow made like this character, what to say? Just print line 4 can even print just the character and it takes the default print. So how does it work? Okay, so Julia kind of, you can have same name for different functions which has different what to say, lengths and types of arguments. Okay, so let me just explain. So if you take print line 4, so this will satisfy, like length 50 and character star will satisfy. Okay, so that will be it. And over here you're just varying the length, so that's also okay. But when it encounters character, Julia sees, okay, like look, I can this what to say, like when it encounters a character, so Julia thinks, okay, is there any function where the character is being given as first argument? So, and the function name should be printline 4. Okay, so, and we have defined a function like that. Over here, we have defined a function called printline 4, and we have said character should be first argument. Okay, so that's how we have said it. And so what happens is, since character is the first argument, Julia calls this one, printline 4 and character, right? Rather than calling this one. Over here, we call this one, like since it has two arguments, Julia knows like, okay, this also has two arguments and this has only one argument. This print line needs to be called. Okay, so now we are calling print line 4 with 50 length and character as whatever character you passed. In this case, it's the hash sign, right? So hash goes over here and 50 goes. So a line of 50 hashes. So that's what gets printed over here. So that's how it works. And you can pull Julia, like what to say, like print line 4. Okay, I'll just put it. And no, sorry, yeah, sorry, I just got carried away. So yeah, so this is how Julia works, and this is like kind of very normal thing. Like it has got two arguments, so there is two arguments. So Julia calls this one print line 4. So that's how it is. So over here you can ask, okay, it has got one argument, but it's not character; it's of type integer. So there is only one argument, and if it's not of character, Julia sees and it sees that this one fits it because you have got the default argument over here. So like it just passes the length as 30 over here and the character will become star and it gets printed out. So the line gets printed out. So that's how this default arguments and other things work. Yeah, in the next, what to say, video we will look at returning values and named arguments. Right? So yeah, depending on okay, if the video takes long, yeah, I will cut it short, or if it takes only a little time, yeah, I might do 2 or more blogs, something like that. And yeah, I just need to tell something about the website. So now I've just put the playlist link over here. I am doing these videos in collaboration with Data Making, right? And you can also find this video, what to say, notebooks over here. So in GitLab, you can just find it out. Yeah, just by visiting blog and you'll be able to get it. So that's how it is. Right? So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope it was useful. Anyway, like I would like to hear a lot of comments where I can improve. Like that means negative comments rather than positive comments. So that like yeah, I would like to improve iteratively, just like any AI system or just like any what to say uh, intelligent system. So yeah, I would like to hear any comments where I can correct it, and that's how it is. There is also idea to write a book, data science with Julia. So let me see like how it goes. But yeah, like I am in full time work, and I don't know like so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.